A young girl who was writing a paper for school came to her father and asked, "Dad, what is the difference between anger and exasperation?" The father replied, "It is mostly a matter of degree. Let me show you what I mean." With that, the father went to the telephone and dialed a number at random. As a man answered the phone, he said, "Hello, is Melvin there?" The man answered, "There is no one living here named Melvin. Why don't you learn to look up numbers before you dial them?" "See," said the father to his daughter, "that man was not a bit happy with our call. He was probably very busy with something and we annoyed him. Now watch this." The father dialed the same number again. "Hello, is Melvin there?" asked the father. "Now look here," came the heated reply. "You just called this number and I told you that there is no Melvin here. You've got a lot of nerve calling again." The receiver was then slammed down hard. The father turned to his daughter and said, "You see, that was anger. Now I'll show you what exasperation means." He dialed the number again, and a violent voice roared, "Hello?" The father then calmly said, "Hello, this is Melvin. Have there been any calls for me?" An old lady goes to the bank to withdraw some money. She hands her bank card to the teller and says, "I would like to withdraw $20, please." The teller tells her, "For withdrawals less than $100, please use the ATM." The old lady asks, "Why?" The teller returns her bank card and irritably tells her, "These are the rules. Please leave if there is nothing else. There is a line of customers behind you." The old lady remains silent for a few seconds, then hands her card back to the teller and says, "Please help me withdraw all the money I have." The teller is astonished when she checks the account balance. She nods her head, leans down, and respectfully tells her, "You have $3 million in your account, but the bank doesn't have that much cash currently. Could you make an appointment and come back again tomorrow?" The old lady then asks, "How much can I withdraw immediately?" The teller tells her, "Any amount up to $10,000. "Well, please let me have $10,000 then," says the old lady. The teller, with a kind smile, hands $10,000 to her. The old lady puts $20 in her purse and then says, "Now, please deposit this $9,980 back into my account." A man owned a small ranch in Montana. One day, the Labor Department got a tip that he wasn't paying proper wages to his employees, so they sent an investigator to find out what's going on. "Please tell me how many employees you have and how much you pay them," the investigator asked the rancher. The rancher replied, "My ranch hand has been with me 3 years, and I pay him $1,200 per week, plus a free room and board. The cook has been here for a year, and I pay him $1,000 per week, plus a free room and board. And there's a half-wit. He works 18 hours a day with no days off, doing about 90% of the work around here. He makes about $10 per week and pays for his own room and board, although I buy him a bottle of bourbon every Saturday night. He also sleeps with my wife occasionally." The investigator said, "Ha ha, that's the fool I demand to speak with." The rancher replied, "You're speaking to him."